Another big story of the hour, an increasingly powerful hurricane threatening catastrophic dangerous storm is surging and flooding is forecast to smash into Florida's Gulf Coast. Thousands of residents have evacuated towns along the U.S. state's shoreline. What you see on your screen that is coming right now is the early visuals of Florida being battered by strong winds and heavy rain ahead of Hurricane Helene landfall. Storm Helene strengthened into a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico. According to the National Weather Service, more than 40 million people in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama are under hurricane and tropical storm warnings.
I don't want to put fear in some folks' voice. We're all concerned about the impacts, but there's the potential of even mudslides that the National Hurricane Center has been discussing in our mountainous areas, just because the ground is going to be so saturated.
The storm now has the potential to roar ashore as an intensely powerful Category 4 hurricane on the 5-level Saffir-Simpson scale. President Joe Biden has been briefed on the storm, and the White House said in a statement that the entire Biden-Harris administration stands ready to provide further assistance to Florida and other states in the path of the storm as needed. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has issued a state of emergency for nearly all of Florida's 67 counties, including Miami-Dade. He has mobilized the National Guard and positioned thousands of personnel to prepare for possible search and rescue operations and power restoration.
Course began preparing over the weekend. On Monday, I signed an executive order. We now have 61 of Florida's 67 counties that are in a state of emergency, and it's been able to help surge resources and help with preparations there. We did get a partial approval of our pre-landfall emergency declaration from FEMA, but we didn't get approved for what we think we need to get approved for, so we're going to go back and try to get a more robust approval there.
Now, earlier people in Florida began preparing for the hurricane. Businesses were closed with boarded up windows, and locals were picking up sandbags from distribution points.
Three in the last 13 months. So, I mean, it's one of them, like somebody said, that's the price you pay for wanting to live on the coast. But, you know, after a while, it kind of gets like, okay, you know, like you said, you know, it's enough is enough.
I just have some picture windows, you know, that are original, and rather than getting some custom stuff, I haven't really done a lot since I bought it. I needed to board them up because they will not withstand 110-mile-an-hour winds.
Helene earlier lashed Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, home to multiple tourist hotspots, including Cancun.
It's dangerous. The storm wasn't supposed to be too bad, but as you can see, it actually was. Everything is flooded. I just saw people crossing the road waist deep in water. It's awful.
Residents of the Cuban fishing town of Guanima waded through flooded streets with water coming up to their thighs after Hurricane Helene hit the region. It was an all too familiar scene for many.
Look at my mattress up there. My bed got wet because I did not have the time to lift it up because I had to lift the freezer instead. But the mattress is up there unharmed, like the TV, the cleaning supplies, everything was sheltered. We've seen worse than this hurricane. There were times when we had to get out of here running. The water was up to here. The water reached me here.